Ugh, gross. Imp guts. That's it! I've come up with a new recipe. You're a weird dude. What's up, gamers? Welcome to another episode of the Game Stream. This is Wyan back here with you. Still playing Final Fantasy 15 as my Sunday yesterday was swallowed almost entirely whole by that game. It's definitely one of those games where time just kind of flies and you don't really realize it, like a lot of RPG games. But still having a lot of fun with the game, and it's still kind of proving to be better than I thought it was going to be. Pretty much on every level, but we'll get more into it as we continue the discussion here. Combat's still a lot of fun, but I haven't died yet. I mean, I'm real careful, but there's also, whenever you feel like you're overmatched, you can just run away, and it's really easy to run away. So, yeah, I haven't died yet, which is a little bit strange, but I'm also, as I said, I'm also normally pretty careful. I always bring a lot of potions and healing things along with me. So I sort of remember in my last video I said that I really liked the way that you move around in the car in this game, because you can drive around, if you need to get somewhere that's pretty good ways away. One of the fast travel methods is, aside from just teleporting somewhere, which you actually can do, is get into this car and have Ignis, which is one of your little party members, drive you. So you can drive yourself, but that just makes it even a little bit more tedious. I was saying that I really liked that mechanic before, and I stand by my statement that it's immersive. I still think that, but I don't know, as more time has gone by and I've played the game, it's just a little bit annoying, like getting like, okay, I need to go turn in this quest, but that means, or go to this quest objective, but that means I need to hop in this car and sit here and watch the scenery for like 3-4 minutes. It's because seriously, it can take like 5 minutes sometimes. That's how long the different things are away. So that can be a little bit annoying. I'm not really sure if I still like that as much as I did. I also do remember saying, though, in my last video that I was getting pretty annoyed with the photography guy, Prompto, taking all of his pictures all the time. And I'm not going to say that I like that mechanic now, but, well, it's just not as annoying as it originally was to me. It's kind of like, okay, whatever, because sometimes he'll capture an okay screenshot and I'll save it. I really kind of doubt that I'm going to ever look back at these screenshots, but, I'll hit the save button on a few of them every once in a while. I'm like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. So there's that. But let's talk about the quests a little bit. There's a lot of side quests in this game, and that's kind of what I've been finding myself wasting a lot of my time on and just doing a lot. But there's almost too many side quests. There's a problem that The Witcher 3 had almost. It's like there's so many side quests that if you're one of the types of players that's like, well, there's all this content, I want to see it, I mean, like, I paid for the game, I want to see this content, and I want to do it. Which is kind of what I did with Witcher 3 and what I've been sort of doing with Final Fantasy so far. If I see a side quest, I want to do it. Is you start getting like too high level for the main quest and everything else. You're just like, well, if I do everything, then I'm gonna have way too much XP and I'm just gonna be like higher level than everything, and it's just, this game isn't even gonna be a challenge. Even though I didn't see a hard mode when I booted up the game, it only asked me if I wanted to play on normal or easy. So I don't know, I'm just, like, a lot of the quests that I picked up are way too low level for me, but I'm still like, do I want to go back and do these? I don't want to skip them necessarily, I don't know. And I was running into the same problem in Witcher 3, so I guess they almost put so many in there that they want you to sort of form your own adventure and choose the ones you want to do, or just kind of, if you bump into one, just do it right then and there, and then, I don't know. I don't really know what's going on with that, because there's just too much, because I know that they're supposed to be optional, so they don't want to make it to where if you're one of the types of players that just wants to do just the main story mission, you should be able to do that without having to do too many side quests. So I don't know, I guess that's just a balance that they always have to work out a little bit, but I feel like I'm struggling with that just because it's like, well, there's almost too many. Let's see, I watched the Kingsglaive movie, which goes along with this. I still haven't watched the anime. I did watch the Kingsglaive though, and it was okay. I'm not gonna go into a full review of that. There was some sweet action in that movie. It gives a little bit of structure to things, but not really that much. It's just kind of like, okay, I already kind of knew that stuff. I mean, like, just in terms of the general gist, like, there's this blonde chick that Noctis is going to marry, etc. I mean, I don't want to get into the details of the story, but it doesn't really... You don't need to watch the movie in order to play the game. It just sort of barely enhances it a little bit. But it was fun, good movie, great action. So if you're interested, definitely check it out. The Chocobos, I've been riding around on a lot of Chocobos lately. And let me just talk a little bit about the mechanics for that. I'm enjoying that. I was thinking that they were going to be a little bit more restricted. But the Chocobo, like, you can just kind of summon it and ride it around almost anywhere. Like, there's some areas that the bird won't ride up to. You know, if you start getting too close to a dungeon entrance or a town or whatever, there's some areas that he won't go into. But for the most part, it's sort of like, you know, just like Red Dead Redemption or something. You just whistle for it and hop on and ride around, and then if you see something you need to pick up out in the world, just hop off and then hop back on. I don't know, it's just, I thought it was going to be a little bit more tedious than it is, but it seems like they did some pretty good play testing on it, and just like, okay, when you summon it, it summons pretty quickly, it runs right up to you, so you just hop right on and whatnot. I mean, like, it could be a little bit faster, I suppose, but I don't know, so far the Chocobo mechanics are, you know, they work well. And finally, I also unlocked the summons and started doing the first one of those. I think there's more that you get later, but showing that here behind me, looks pretty cool. Big old dude comes down and destroys everything from the sky. But in terms of gameplay, all you do is you just hold down a button. But hey, still cool. Okay, and with that, I think we're going to wrap it up. Sort of just a shorter video for today. As always, if you like what I'm doing here on the game stream, be sure to leave a comment down below and subscribe. If you see something that I'm missing in Final Fantasy, or if you'd like to see a video of me playing or doing something in this game, or perhaps me playing a different game, then be sure to let me know. Friday's video is definitely going to be on Last Guardian, because I've been pretty excited for that game and I already have it pre-ordered. So definitely going to be playing some Last Guardian once that releases around midnight tonight sometime or something like that. So be on the lookout for that. So we're going to see you on Friday here on the Game Stream.